Well, I be damned. That Super Bowl hangover ain't no joke. What is up, everybody? My name is Advance, and this is Advanced Sports Talk. Alright, so welcome back to another Primetime recap. And I don't know, contrary to popular belief, I actually enjoy doing these videos than the regular football videos, because you know, it's not just because it's shorter, but it seems like all three games almost always seem to have a story to tell. So we've got both of last year's Super Bowl contenders. The Chiefs on Sunday Night Football and the Eagles on Monday Night Football. And both of them lost. This is wild. Yeah, and of course, we got Dallas getting destroyed by the Detroit Lions. So, I know normally, like when I talk about the Eagles losing, they lost 3 in a row, by the way. So, I would make a joke about the FBI or whatever, but now I think it is a Super Bowl hangover, because remember the Chiefs started 0-3, then they battled back, and then they've been 50-50 ever since, and then the Eagles started off dominant, and now they starting to they hitting a slump. See, I noticed a pattern with the Eagles, where it is that anytime where they would have a game that they would have to play within the same week on Prime, whether it's Thursday Night Football or in this case, or in the second case, Black Friday on Prime, the Eagles would lose Sunday and then lose on Prime, Amazon Prime, and then they would go on a winning streak. Well, that didn't happen this week. So, yeah. In any case, we're gonna get to that though. We're gonna do this in order. We're gonna start with the Dallas Cowboys versus the Detroit Lions on Thursday Night Football on Prime. Yeah, and the Lions destroyed the Cowboys 44-30. Granted, that score looks a little bit respectable, but damn, yeah. Well, let's see. Dak, 31 for 47, 376 yards passing, 1 touchdown through 2 interceptions. Jared Goff, you know what? Forgot he didn't throw a lot of touchdowns, but he did pretty damn good. 25 for 34, 309 yards passing, and 1 touchdown. Yeah. Javonte Williams, 67 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 43 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns. So that tells me that they used him a lot in the red zone, probably off of those interceptions that Dak threw. Man, Ryan Flournoy. I'm butchering that. This is a lot of new names that we getting accustomed to this year. Let's see, 9 receptions for 115 yards receiving and 1 touchdown. Jamison Williams, 7 receptions for 96 yards. All right, let's do the full breakdown. What they got? Oh, damn, yeah. CD Lamb had 6 receptions for 121 yards. Okay. Seems like CD Lamb saw my video last was it, a couple weeks ago, when I said that George Pickens was outperforming him. George Pickens is still outperforming him. I don't care what nobody said. Yeah. Let's see the full Mayan stats. Oh yeah, David Montgomery had 6 carries for 60. 6 carries for 60 yards and 1 touchdown. All right. Let's see. I did Jamison Williams already. Amon-Ra St. Brown had 6 catches for 92 yards. Oh, Jahmyr Gibbs was using the passing game too. Hold on, 7 receptions for 77 yards. Oh, that's a lucky number. Tesla. Isaac Tesla. Tesla. I don't know. If put it in the comment section if I'm butchering it. 2 receptions for 20 yards and 1 touchdown. So yeah. I mean, Lions had a very dominating performance. That they're 8-5. Are they still in the hunt, or are they back in the wild card now? No, they're the top slot in the hunt. They they got the Bears and San Francisco ahead of them on the tiebreaker. The Lions are 8-5. The Bears and the 49ers are 9-4. Oh man, and Seattle is 10-3, and they're in the in the wild card spot. Oh, because the Rams beat them. Yeah, the Rams got the tiebreaker on them because they beat us. Probably. I don't know if they went head to head yet or not, but you would think I would know because I do these breakdowns every week. But yeah. Oh my God, come on. Yeah, but yeah, 44-30. All right, next we got the Houston Texans versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Do you know who won? Oh, of course you know, because I just told you earlier. I just told you a minute ago. Yeah, Houston Texans beat the Chiefs 20-10. It was a very, it was a knockdown. It was a slobber knocker. It was a drag out fight. Yeah, and Houston just beat up on the Chiefs, man. Like, how often? Hold on, listen to this stat breakdown from Patrick Mahomes. 14. That's 14 completed passes out of 33 for 160 yards, no touchdowns, and threw 3 interceptions. That's crazy. But then C.J. Stroud had 15 for 31, 203 yards passing, and 1 touchdown. So, yeah. Nico Collins, 4 receptions for 121 yards. But that's Nico Collins. You expect him to do that. Other than that, there's nobody else broke out. Chiefs don't have anybody that got over 55 yards. Matter of fact, Xavier Worthy got 3 receptions for 55 yards. He is their leading receiver. So, yeah. And how is Patrick Mahomes their leading rusher? He has 7 rushes for 59 yards over Kareem Hunt and Isaac Pacheco, who had 30 yards apiece. Wow. I mean, at least Kareem Hunt got the touchdown though. But yeah, this is Chiefs in trouble. So they fell back. They're 6-7 now. So yeah. Who would have thought a year where the Chiefs are not the favorite to make the playoffs? I'm about to say the playoffs. What is that? Oh man. And next, last but not least, Monday Night Football. The Philadelphia Eagles versus the LA Chargers in SoFi Stadium. Look, ain't it such a nice stadium? Ain't it a nice stadium? Man, I love SoFi Stadium. No, SoFi isn't sponsoring this video, even though I downloaded the app and I got an account with them. SoFi, send me money. Oh man, but yeah, this game was decided 22-19 in final overtime. And look, this was Jalen Hurts' worst game. He committed 5 turnovers, 4 of them interceptions. One of them was in overtime at the end of the game, when the Eagles had a chance to go for the end zone, and yeah, because the Chargers kicked the field goal. They kicked a 54-yard field goal at the end and ended up. So, of course, in the overtime, usually it's like, all right, hey, you drive down the field, score, and game over. But it's the first person to score. But now they're like, nah, we give each team a chance. So they play the whole period out, basically. So Chargers went down, kicked the field goal. Now it's the Eagles' turn. So they go. They driving down the field. They go for it. And Jalen Hurts rolls right, throws deep, and got picked. And yeah, so needless to say, that was the end of the game right there. So Philadelphia radio, from what I heard after the broadcast, they're not happy with Hurts right now. The fans are still calling for Kevin Patullo's head. Granted, the radio personalities make a good point. They're like, well, like at some point you got to stop looking at the offensive coordinator and start looking at the court. Look, a case can be made for both. But yeah, at the end of the day, Jalen took responsibility for it like he usually does, and he says, "Hey, I just didn't play well enough." But Jalen, at some point, you gotta straighten up. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on in your head, but you gotta shake them cobwebs out, man. Like, y'all are champions, and if this continues, y'all are gonna be defending. Y'all gonna be defending y'all title, y'all Super Bowl title, from the couch. like this shit's crazy. 4 interceptions, 5 turnovers in total, 4 interceptions and 1 fumble. Like, it's like, yeah, not cool. But nevertheless, that's the breakdown for the Primetime. I don't think the FBI needs to get involved with this one. I don't think there's any, I think that, but then again, I don't know, because the rate of how these teams pulled a complete 180 this year is wild. Like, usually the Chiefs and the Eagles are guaranteed, they guaranteed favorites to get in. Now, the way it's standing, the Chiefs not even in the hunt. Hold on, let me check real quick, make sure. Let me check. Okay, no, they still in the hunt. They 2 games behind the Colts, who was at the top slot, and they're only not in it because of a tiebreaker. So, yeah, by some miracle, the Ravens are still holding on. But yeah. If the playoffs started today, the Chiefs wouldn't be in it. That's wild. The Chiefs, they have no cushion whatsoever. Matter of fact, they don't even have a seat. They got concrete. That's what they got. The Eagles are still, they still leading their division for now. But, hey, just like how the Bucks are still leading their division for now. It's a lot of teams are sliding right now, but they gotta get up. But in any case, those are the primetime breakdowns. Put your comments in the comment section down below. Let me know what you thought. How do you feel about this week's Sunday night games, or Sunday night game, Monday night game, Thursday night game? How do you feel about our 2 previous Super Bowl contenders just pulling a complete 180? How do you feel about them fading into the background right now? Put your comments in the comment section down below. We're gonna chop it up and start this conversation. My name is Advance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe on everything. I'm out.